Hello guys, it's Sunday the 2nd of May now at the minute, and the weather's meant to break a bit now tomorrow, so we'll see what that brings. As you can see, I'm in tillage field now, doing a bit of reseeding. There's sort of 15 acres in this field I'm in, and there's another field here to the left hand side, about 3.5 acres in it. I'm not filming while I'm sowing because just have no real place to hold the phone, and it'd be a bit rough now trying to hold the phone in my hand and walk across the field, but look it. I said I'd drop a quick video here now today just to let you see what's going on. I'm in a new Holland t6080, and I have, see if I can show you actually. It's a Rabi power harrow with, I don't know whether you can see that now. Yeah, Rabi power harrow, and that's a dial air seeder that's on it. It's grand handy bit of kit. It holds about 5-6 bags of grass to there and get a couple of acres in there at a time. Like, it's grand in small jobs now, and on the bigger jobs it's still alright in bigger jobs, just stop every so often and refill it, but you wouldn't mind that. But I'll show you the control unit of it now. Control unit is simple enough. Now that there is the control unit for the seeder. As you can see, you have a dial up here, 1 to 20, and you know, you judge your, well, there is a calibration method you use to figure out what number to set it at. The field I'm in now is a nice big size square field, good long runs, so I have the calibration set where I can go at a certain speed, and the dial there, as you can see, got all the way up to 20. I have it up to 20 there now because it's matching the speed just nice for me. And you can see here, that's how you turn on your air and the seed. Like, the air is on the whole time. Once you're in the field, you turn on the air, and then once you get the headland each time, turn on and off for seed. Seed on and seed off. And you can see there all the pipes coming out of it. That's where the seed goes down through. Like, they're just behind the crumble roller on the power harrow. And then you can see a set of trains there behind that again, there for kind of moving around the soil behind it to cover in the seed. So yeah, you see there, that's the field I'm in now. It's a decent sized field, and there is another field over there. You can probably see, yeah, you can see the tractor out there now rolling it ahead of me. Another hour to get me out there at this bit, and it goes all the way up around the corner. Up there, well, the house up there. I know my windows are a bit dirty, but sure, that's dust. So guys, there's the hopper of the seeder full there now. Holds 5 12 kilo bags of grass seed. So like the 10 kilo bags, you get the 6 in. And here you can see now the back of the power harrow. The frame we've welded on here is all chains there for leveling in and covering in the grass seed with bits of soil afterwards, so crows and not getting at. And here's a close-ish up view tractor. It says New Holland t6080. Here we have now as well the mixture of the seed, and if you pause the video you'll see what way it's mixed and how many kilos is in each bag of each mixture. And it's a 12 kilo bag as well, so that's about it. So here you can see how well it's tilling up after I know it was rolled as well, and it's getting the quick lick of the tines of the power harrow while it's been sowed, just to give the ground a bit of a bite in the ground. And of course, you can see there in the back of the video, there's seagulls or land gulls or whatever you want to call them. I used to call them seagulls. But yeah, it's tilling up very nicely there now, and when it's rolled again, it should be a fantastic job. And yeah, you can see there now the difference in what's rolled and what's not rolled. So yeah, just simple enough little process. Like the field was disked, stones were picked. I got another quick disc and a few more stones were picked. Field was rolled then, as you can see there, and then it was sowed. So as I said, it was working out about 12 kilos an acre of grass seed we put in, and that all before it started to sow it. And you can see the difference here now in what wasn't sowed and what was sowed. The idea of rolling it is, if there is any stones ranting left over after tilling it, the roller will go across them, and it kind of, if it's a small stone it can be picked up, and if it's a big stone it can be marked, so it won't be hit with the machine when sowing it. So yeah, this job wasn't really meant to be done today, but with the rain that's coming overnight and tomorrow, we said, right, get it done, get it in, and see how it goes after that. So yeah, so there's a better view now of the ground after it was rolled and before it was sowed. And if you look across here now, you see there now where it's sowed. You can see now the idea of the rolling. It kind of, any stones that was there now, the roller would have picked them up and they would have been picked. And then over this side is where it was sowed, and you can see the clear difference. Like, all this is going to be rolled again. And what we're using sowed, you can see it here now. It's a Rabbi power harrow underneath, and it's a dial air seeder. There's a hopper there for the grass, the fan in there working away, it's blowing down the seed down these pipes, come out these spouts, and it's kind of dispensed along there. And the chains come along behind them then and kind of just shake up the ground a bit just to cover in the seed. Even though you can see a bit of seed there now. Don't know how well you can see it, but you see it here now better where the chains haven't been yet. See all the seed there, and then the chains will come along. There's an example there, and it throws in around the seeds. So yeah, the tractor we're using, it's a new Holland t6080, and yeah, it's a nice little outfit this now. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing there now. So I'm going to leave the video of that for today. There's not much more to show or tell you. Like I told you, basically about the power harrow, it's a 3 metre Rabbi power harrow, and it's a dial air seeder that's mounted on the back of there, you can see yourselves. And like I explained the way the functions work on it. Yeah, that's basically it. I've showed you the seed I'm using, and I've explained, like I've explained best I can about the seed. But there is different mixtures. There's different mixtures for grazing ground, there's different mixtures for silage ground and wetter ground and all that. Like, it's all the different, like, that's really a video on its own if I was to get into it. I'm not going to get into it in this video, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that. As always, if you like what you've seen, hit the thumbs up button. Comment below on what the weather is doing where you are. Wherever part of the world you're watching me from, comment below where you're from and what the weather is doing. So it'll be interesting to see. Like, we're in more or less, I know we got a bit of rain now last night, and very small bit, not nothing really, but you might as well say we're in the middle of a drought at the minute. So see how it goes. But as I said, comment below where you're watching me from in the world, or in Ireland or whatever, and what the weather is like. And don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it, and thanks for getting me for over 300 subscribers. Thanks, guys.